With that, we will be moving on to Sheetal's review today. Again, just like how I have not read too much into Navnad's movie, I've just read the name of the movie and then I've seen the characters there. Gulmohar is the name of the movie. She'll be reviewing for us today. Over to you, Sheetal. I will give it to you. Yes.
Yeah. Without wasting time, thank you for the opportunity, Radhika. Though I'm not a regular participant, but still, you always give me opportunities, to just speak out. So thank you so much for that. Well, Gulmohar is a Hindi film which was released in 2023, starring Sharmila Tagore, marking her comeback to work after 12 years of homestay. She was staying home for these years. The golden era actor Amol Palekar also shares screen with her. Manoj Bajpayee, Simran, the Tamilian actress, Suraj of the Life of Pi fame is also a family member here. It's a deep family drama. This movie explores what a home and a family is. Home is built block by block, where each block is the struggle, the fight, the joys, the happiness, the happy and the sad occasions. Each block of the home is built of all these things. As a family together, they go, they are on a journey of all ups and downs, and being in the family and as an individual, like the struggle, the kind of a struggle that is reflected here is not just as one family, but as an individual also. Um, the movie reflects on the idea that life writes its own story page by page. On the similar grounds as Navnath had mentioned, that it's now is now. Like, every page is, nothing comes before pre-printed or pre-decided or, predestined, but it's every day we are writing one page of a story which becomes alive. All right. So the story is, it's a highly inspiring story where Sharmila Tagore and her husband, and they happen to lose their 3 unborn children in early pregnancies, and then one day, upon discharge from hospital, they find a little baby, a 1-week-old baby, in the parking lot of the hospital, and they go about legally accepting it. Because one moment when Sharmila Tagore expresses that how she got that baby in her life was when she looks at him, the baby responds to her immediately with silence, and she accepts that this is the baby the God has sent for me, and they legally adopt the child, and he grows up to be Manoj Bajpayee, loved, nurtured, well educated, grows to be a fine man in the family. Highly respectful, he adores his mom and is passionate. I mean, he's crazy about his dad. Like though the Manoj Bajpayee loses his father in the early stages of when he starts working, but he adores. I mean, he's just crazy about his father. He just wants to be everything like his father. He wants to sit like him. He wants to walk like him. He wants to smile like him. He just wants to be his father. He's so crazy about his dad, and his his love, his passion, his compassion for his parents is reflected in every scene where Manoj Bajpayee is reflected. It's about how respectful and how warm he is. The Tamil actress Simran, who is also from that movie, I don't know. She's she's a Tamil actress, and she makes up to be a lovely life partner for him. They both make to be excellent mom and dad. The environment of the house is very progressive and very matured. They handle every issue in a very matured manner. Also, the film is more about women characters, because women are the ones who take better decisions. They are more calmer, and they kind of have the control of the how the activities around the house and the family is going around. So they have 3 children, 2 girls and a son, and 3 marriages are shown in this film. One is Sharmila Tagore's, second is Manoj Bajpayee and Simran, and the third is their son. He's married too. The conflict in the film is, it arises with the villain, who is Amol Palekar, an old guy with very old thinking setup. Um, he influences his elder brother, Sharmila Tagore's husband. He influences him that the adopted child is not their family blood. So he should not inherit any of the properties or any of the ancestral properties what they have. Instead, it should go to Amol Palekar's son, who is an actual blood of the family. So now Sharmila Tagore, who has built this house called as Gulmohar Villa, does not want to give this house as a house to Amol Palekar. And she decides to sell this because she says, I don't want his thinking or his ideology to even enter my four walls. You know, like he doesn't accept Manoj Bajpayee as his own blood. So she says, I don't want that ideology in my house. This house I have built and I don't welcome that. So she decides to sell the house and give the money to Amol Palekar instead of the house. Now, the main man in the family, Manoj Bajpayee, is of a thinking that he does not want anybody to leave and he wants every family member to live under one roof, which is a major conflict. He wants one generation that is older to him and the other that is younger to him to be all together, the three generations to be all together, which every individual, I mean, reflecting each generation has a different thinking. But he's trying hard. He's keen to that everyone should agree to live in the same roof, whereas the younger one is not agreeing. And Sharmila Tagore also discloses this towards the end of the film, that she too is moving out, which falls as a big bomb over the Manoj Bajpayee, who had been just living with that at least my mom is going to be with me, all my children will leave, but she would be. And then he learns that she is also leaving. The younger one, who wants to be on his own hand and his wants to work on his own startup, but is really finding hard to make it happen all by himself. And towards the end, the beauty of the film is towards the end, he realizes that one needs a support system to win, to be ourselves, and is only possible with the family to boost, to laugh with, to cry with. Other than that, the real struggles, the practical struggles an individual goes through, he definitely would lose if he has nobody to come back home to. That's what it's reflected, and he learns. And towards the end, he lives. He does go about working on his own startup, but decides to live with his father. So that's a realization that comes towards the end. The three marriages which are shown here, one of 70s or 80s, a complete adjustment only by women giving up all she can for the man. Second one, a blend of sweet and sour and spicy moments that Manoj Bajpayee and Simran share. They both argue, they both, they both share, like Simran goes about nagging about her mother-in-law. Now she will come and say, I want the best tea. I want the holy like this. Now just wait and watch how she'll come. And then she's sick of making tea. She says, Batra family can go about having 2 cups of tea even after a peg. So it's like, she's sick of these things and she keeps on nagging, and Manoj Bajpayee keeps on, pulling her leg, and that, go, you have to make tea, go, you have to do this, go. And it's a sweet, beautiful marriage of how we see our parents, like how I've seen my parents, something similar. So I enjoyed that. And the third one is, this boy, the youngest boy and his wife. Both of them are professionals. Both of them are they both want to give time to their work, and they both want their own space as an individual. They both do not want to really get into a strong commitment of having children or anything like that. They just want to be how they are all their life, like we see in today's time, very new age marriages that are there. So this guy, Manoj Bajpayee and Simran, as parents and as a couple, as a family member, they do complete justice to every relationship that surrounds them, like to the older generation and to the younger generation. The movie is an absolutely good watch, a good learning. After watching the film, eventually what I learned was, an individual goes back and checks upon oneself that how we are, because it's something to do with your family. And at some point, everybody watching that film will connect to some of the other character, some of the other setup, the situation, or, it's an absolutely true practical family drama, uh, wherein they believe in living in today. They believe that now is the moment, let's have most of it. Tomorrow, how things would be, nobody knows. So it's on the same grounds. Now is now. Let's live for now. How it will be tomorrow, we'll see. So, how this thinking or this thought is transferred from the older generation to the second and then to the younger most is how it is beautifully picturized. The whole uh, the conflict is resolved only through this thinking, only through this thought that now is now. Now is the time. Enjoy the most of it. How things happen tomorrow, we'll see later. That's the film. Uh, I don't know how many of you all understand Hindi, but I would just this whole film, this whole movie is being reflected in a small, in a song. So I'll just I'll just go about two lines of this song. Just I don't know about if you understand Hindi or not, but still we'll just listen to this. दिलकश सजा ये दीजिए, जुल्मी हंसी हाय कीजिए, यादें वो किससे ऐसी कहानी, रुकती न जिसकी सदियों रवानी, घर वो घर हो, जीवन सफर हो, हर शय में मिलती जिसकी निशानी, जीवन ये लम्हे यादें, यादों के साए, ये तोहफे मोहब्बत ये दीजिए, दिलकश सजा ये दीजिए. Where it says that family is the only, like your family members are the only people who punish you with the sweet, with considerate, very soft and good punishments, who smile, the most wittiest ones, and they are the ones who give you the gifts, the tohfe of love. Only your family can do that. That's what it all reflects. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just removing the pin. Yes. Thank you so much, Kal. That was again a wonderful.
I tried to give lot of information, fast,
No,
going
no,
very fast.
you're pacing yourself perfectly well. And we also did include, you did include the song as well. That was really sweet coming from you. I could understand the gist of it, though not word by word, but yes, it's all about the family and the beautiful, relations within the house. Thank you so much. Let's open the forum for interaction. Yes.
Excellent review, Sheetal Garu. So I'll definitely adding this to my watch list. I haven't watched this movie, but I'll definitely watch it.
Thank you.
Yes. Kindly unmute yourselves, whoever would like to speak, so that we can get to know.
Sheetal ji,
Yeah.
I'm very happy. I can understand you have a very happy family. So the way you are telling nazar na lag jaye, lekin aapko bahut bahut mubarak ho. It's a really
Thank
very
you.
fortunate
Thank
to
you
have
so
a very
much.
happy lad. God bless you. So all are not so fortunate.
All those जो भी अपने बड़े प्यार से देखते हैं, उनकी नजर नहीं लगती.
Sure, no wonder called the CCB family. Very nice point got Padma Garu. I think I agree with you. It is shown in the way she talks about the very fact that family, the way in which your emotions come out with the theme of it, I think it's quite visible. And touch wood, all good. Yeah. So others, please.
Personally, what I connected to the movie most was the initial few scenes of them leaving the house. I have grown up in multiple cities. For me, that was the most connecting part because that was really touching to see someone leave a home that they literally lived in for so long. I truly can't imagine going through that probably because I've never stayed that long in a place, but leaving always makes it slightly harder. And it was very beautiful how they connected every generation's feeling towards that house. The son was very ready to move out. He was waiting for his own freedom, his independence to start an own life apart. Whereas the mom was having her own emotional connects, and same was with the couple that was already living there.
Yeah, true. So, incidentally, she is, studying in a place which is away from her home. I think somewhere I see the emotion where it's coming from, and also apart from her past that she mentioned. Sure.
One thing that I have realized, like, um, all these years that I have also been, understanding and growing up, making mistakes, and then definitely, however, we may accept or we may deny that, but the fact is, the real happiness is only felt when you are with your own family, because no one else in the world can be so unconditional than your family.
I truly agree. I mean, there is one very, very short glimpse that I saw because since you mentioned the word Gulmohar, I just wanted to make sure which movie before I was putting up the poster, I checked with you, right? So before that, I wanted to make sure. So I clicked on this video, I think, where very short, one dialogue just caught my mind. Sharmila was heard saying that, family is made out of heart. It is like, people you connect whoever are made out of heart. It's not like, there are no rules there. It's only through the heart all of you are connected, something like
That's
that.
what she says when she's, when she's explaining it to Amol Palekar and her granddaughter, that how how she connects with Manoj Bajpayee. He's not born out of her, but then he's born out of her heart.
I exactly. I mean, this is the point I wanted to convey. See, while I understand Sheetal's point of view about families being very the right places or the places where we can be ourselves and all those things and take our guards off and all that. However, I have a different take about the very word families because I do agree upon that line. Families are made out of heart, whether you are sitting here or whether you are in the same house or not. There when it comes to certain people that I get in touch with as a psychologist and certain cases that I talk to, and then we come to an understanding. A lot of troubled families are there. A lot of families are there that are dysfunctional. There are a lot of children who want to run away from the parents. There are so many other scenarios that are in reality happening at this point of time. At the same time, we do have wonderful people who have bound together and woven a nest. And then all the people, all the children, we have seen, in fact, I myself witnessed previous generations where mother's side or father's side, all of them would come on one occasion to meet and then greet and to be there around for each other. I have seen the other side as well. So it is difficult to just pinpoint and say that, this is the ideal thing or whatever it is. What reality holds is only completely different when it comes to an individual case. However, savoring the very fact that, the bonds in family make up so much of strength within each of us, because our attachment styles are the way in which we perceive the world. The very fact that you rightly mentioned about the safety net, that being a very safe haven to come back to, the very thought is itself not there for a lot of people, unfortunately, for the way they are born and the way they are living. Those of us who are blessed here and who have them behind us, I think it's a day that we should really thankfully feel to the God that, it is a beautiful thing that we have so far, and never
You know,
think of taking it for granted. Yeah.
I would just want to point out one thing. Such films, they do a lot of good to the society and to the children, or probably to the people who do not have a good family. As you said, the other side part of the society, it does a lot of good also in a way. Why realization happens to the youngest son in the family in this movie is only because it's it's the emotions. And when an individual has risen to the emotions, only then the realization will happen. Otherwise, however hard we may try, that acceptance, that realization of what is what will not happen. It's, there's no fun in life without emotions. That's what I have learned.
Absolutely.
And as you said, that we may be under one roof, because the conflict in the film is this only, that the man is trying to keep everyone under one roof, and whereas the mother is trying to tell him or convince him that it's not the roof that matters, it's the connect that matters. Like how Sharmila Tagore in the end conveys that, see, I am going to live 76 years of my life I have lived, and now I want no responsibility. I only want to have fun. I want to enjoy my relationships. So please keep me, free me of all bounds, don't bind me like this. So what you're saying is absolutely correct. The family is about the emotions, the emotions, the flow of emotions that we have for people when we meet them, or that is all. It can be negative, it can be anger also, and it can be love also.
Absolutely. It is always felt from the heart, when you are meeting someone. Sometimes, so your friends or somebody who's very close to you, you don't even differentiate that person is not your family anymore. Their thought, the very fact that their thought is coming to you means it is true. Your
Yes.
emotions are felt and it's mutual. Only if it is mutual, it happens like that.
That's
So
what
thank you
it's all
so
about. It's a game of emotions, I believe.
Absolutely. Yes, if there are any more points to interact, yeah. So with regards to families, I think we did have some more movies earlier. Yade, I have not seen the movie, but I think it was all about that. And there were a couple of other movies, especially Rajshri Productions, were more or less about families only and how they are, except for the fact that, it's highly criticized because, some people feel like, am I watching some movie, what you call, Shadi Ka cassette or something? Like, everything is that fun, frolic, and all that, yeah. So much of it. But then actually people do enjoy it because, somewhere people connect there. And no wonder even if
No,
even
not just connected. I feel, something that is not happening in our life, if we watch it for 3 hours, and that chore sharaba, dhol dabdi and all that, we enjoy that also, because it's not happening in our life anymore.
see, that is the reason why they're called dream merchants, na, Sheetal?
Yeah.
There is a name for them for that. So sure enough, I mean, all these things do add up. And what we search for, we finally get there. And yes, there is a lot to take away from it. And yeah. Yes, if there's anybody else who'd like to add something and interact on this, otherwise we are almost to the close of this meeting.
Sheetal ji, Radhika ji, I want to say one thing.
Yes, please.
We all learn all this through media mostly, but no, those days films are fully family based.
Yeah.
All auntie, uncle, children, wife, husband. But nowadays we don't have that. The children actually, that bond is not their family. How much you try, and everybody attitude, everybody have more freedom. Everybody different directions. How to bring them close when they come home? Everybody have their own opinions, own way, own life. That bond is not there. We don't see such films also. Now full of, what to say,
I
fighting.
think definitely that's another angle to it. We should take it up through one movie or a book on another day. We will have that kind of discussion also, Padma Garu, because we are almost towards the closing of this session. Thank you so much, each and everyone who have come here, and most importantly, the reviewers, starting with Navnad, Padma Garu, and Sheetal. All three of you, thanks so much for bringing in lovely, thought-provoking movies onto the table for discussion. And now we do have our watching list a little more elaborate. So we will keep adding more movies as we review movies. And I really love the fact that, people are open to review movies and all kinds of movies, because this is again a safe forum for us. Like I mentioned, only if the person is comfortable and only to the extent where we can put it up in the YouTube after taking the consent, I will do that. Otherwise, we can even skip that part when it comes to movies and all, because we don't want to get into any kind of unnecessary controversies. We are here to talk about our mind without any kind of inhibitions. And I think we have done pure complete justice to it today. Thanks once again, all of you.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining, Sumana. Come back soon. We'd love to have you here. Bye.